Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. American Pickers season final ratings have been revealed after Mike Wolfe dropped a whopping $15,000 on a rare slot machine from the 1800s. Mike, 60, Robbie Wolfe, John Jersey Chalet, and Danielle wrapped up the final episode of Season 26 on January 15. On the Big Mac, Mike traveled solo to a four-generation homestead in Illinois, where he uncovered and paid for various rare antiques. One of the items was a slot machine from the 1800s so rare, only 4 were made. Mike called the piece a unicorn, and he sent photos to an expert to find out its value. Mike offered $14,000 for the slot machine, which he planned to restore and then list for $20,000. The seller came back with $15,000 and Mike gladly accepted. The US Sun can exclusively reveal the January 15 episode was the second highest rated of the season, with 708,000 viewers. The highest rated episode reached 760,000 viewers on December 18, 2024. Season 26 struggled in ratings as certain episodes brought in some of the lowest numbers in the show's history. On the January 8 episode of American Pickers, 629,000 viewers watched. American Pickers ratings continue to struggle despite Mike Wolfe's brother Robbie dropping $13,000 on rare vintage sign. This was slightly up from the week prior on January 1, as 595,000 people tuned in. The December 11 episode had 676,000 viewers, while the December 4th episode had 584,000 watch. For the November 27th episode, 623,000 viewers tuned in. The November 2024 episode Surfs, Signs, Savage brought in 521,000 viewers, while the November 13 episode, Pickin' Wall to Wall, had 582,000 fans watch. The November 6, 2024 episode of Carnival Cashout had 547,000 viewers. D.I. DeLorean, which aired on October 30, had the lowest ratings of the season with just 442,000 viewers. The third episode of Season 26, The Great Razuli, saw a slight surge with 566,000 viewers on October 23. The second episode of the season, Wolfe vs. the Automations, brought in just 463,000 people on October 16. The premiere episode on October 9 brought in 565,000 fans as Mike picked through Evel Knievel memorabilia. The ratings for Season 26 are low compared to last season. One of the highest rated episodes for Season 25 had 966,000 viewers on February 28, 2024. Numbers reached the millions when former host Frank Fritz, who passed away on September 30, 2024, was on the show. Frank last appeared on American Pickers in March 2020. Fans have been calling for the show's cancellation during Season 26. "This show needs to go. Cancel this show, it's a husk of what it was," one fan wrote. Another said, "It was never good. This show ruined the buying/selling market." A third asked, "Will American Pickers continue?" The US Sun reported in May 2024 that the series has more seasons left in its contract. They're filming for Season 26, and they have signed on for 3 more years, the show insider claimed at the time. The show also revealed they will resume filming in February 2025. Do you have a unique collection? The Pickers are heading to South Carolina and North Carolina this February, ready to dig through rare, unique, and historically rich treasures, a Facebook post read on the show's official page. They're searching for private collections filled with fascinating items and captivating stories. If you or someone you know has a hidden gem waiting to be discovered, let us know. We may just find our next big pick. In addition to the show, Mike owns Antique Archaeology, which has locations in Nashville, Tennessee, and La Claire, Iowa. Many of the antiques Mike picks on the show are displayed in his stores. The US Sun previously reported Mike has stocked his store with new and expensive antiques from $3,500 for an antique coin horse ride to $3,000 for a stock market machine cabinet. For over a decade, American Pickers has captivated audiences with its treasure-hunting adventures, vintage finds, and deep dives into history. But as the latest season wrapped up, the numbers told a different story, one that suggests the long-running show may be losing its shine. With ratings continuing to dip and fans questioning the series' future, the season finale was a crucial moment. And while Mike Wolfe did what he does best, shelling out a whopping $15,000 for a rare 1800 slot machine, the big gamble didn't seem to pay off in terms of viewership. So, what's behind American Pickers' struggling ratings? And can the show bounce back from its recent slump? The final episode of the season promised plenty of excitement. Mike Wolfe and his team stumbled upon a stunning 19th-century slot machine, a relic from the early days of gambling that carried an incredible story. Believed to be one of the earliest coin-operated gaming devices, the piece had survived over a century, still standing as a testament to the evolution of gambling in America. For Wolfe, it was an instant must-have. The craftsmanship, the historical value, and the rarity made it a once-in-a-lifetime find. And despite its hefty $15,000 price tag, he didn't hesitate to take the plunge. But while the slot machine was an incredible score, it couldn't pull the show out of its ratings slump. The finale's numbers were underwhelming, leaving many to wonder, is this the beginning of the end for American Pickers? For years, American Pickers was one of the History Channel's top-performing shows, drawing in millions of loyal viewers eager to watch Wolfe and his team uncover hidden gems across America. But recent seasons have seen a significant drop in numbers. While exact ratings for the final haven't been publicly disclosed, industry reports suggest that viewership was noticeably lower compared to past seasons. This continues a trend that has been plaguing the series for some time now. The decline in ratings raises an important question: what's changed? Why are fewer people tuning into a show that once had a devoted fan base? One of the most obvious changes in recent years has been the departure of Frank Fritz. As Mike Wolfe's longtime picking partner, Frank was a fan favorite, known for his gruff personality and humorous banter. But when Fritz left the show amid personal struggles and an alleged falling out with Wolfe, fans were divided. Many felt that American Pickers wasn't the same without him, and some even vowed to stop watching altogether. Even now, years later, social media is still flooded with comments from fans demanding Fritz's return, despite it being clear that the rift between him and Wolfe is likely permanent. The way people consume entertainment has changed dramatically over the years. Traditional cable TV is no longer the powerhouse it once was, with more viewers turning to streaming services, YouTube, and social media for content. While American Pickers still has a strong presence on the History Channel, it may not be adapting quickly enough to the shift in viewing habits. If younger audiences aren't tuning in, the show risks losing relevance. One of the show's biggest strengths, its simple, treasure-hunting format, may also be one of its weaknesses. Over the years, some fans have complained that the show has become predictable, with episodes following the same structure time and time again. Mike and his team arrive at a location. They uncover a rare or unusual item. Negotiations take place. They buy the item or occasionally walk away. The episode ends with a recap of the find. While this formula has worked for years, some viewers feel it lacks the freshness and excitement of earlier seasons. Without the dynamic of Wolfe and Fritz together, the show may be missing the spark that kept fans engaged. It's also worth considering that in today's economic climate, watching people spend thousands of dollars on antiques might not be as appealing as it once was. With inflation and financial concerns on many people's minds, seeing someone drop $15,000 on a slot machine, no matter how rare, could feel out of touch. Despite its struggles, American Pickers isn't necessarily doomed. There are several ways the show could revamp itself and win back viewers. A fresh face could reinvigorate the series, whether it's a new co-host with a strong personality or a guest picker who brings a different perspective. Adding new energy to the show could help shake things up. Instead of sticking to the usual routine, American Pickers could experiment with themed episodes. Imagine an entire episode dedicated to the history of arcade machines, classic cars, or even Hollywood memorabilia. This could attract niche audiences and spice up the format. While the show does have an online presence, expanding its reach on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram could help connect with younger audiences. Behind-the-scenes clips, mini-picking adventures, and exclusive digital content could draw in viewers who might not typically tune in to cable TV even if Fritz never returns. Addressing the controversy head-on could give closure to longtime fans. Whether it's a candid interview with Wolfe or a documentary-style look at the show's history, acknowledging the elephant in the room might help mend some of the fan backlash. The declining ratings for the season finale are certainly concerning, but American Pickers still has a strong brand and loyal fan base. With a few adjustments, the show could find new life and remain a staple on the History Channel for years to come.